We tunneled into an old crypt.
We're keeping
warning
them.
strangers
You did?
to keep out.
We were waiting for the Jarl to send an entire regiment to clear that mine. Now we can get back to work. Thank you. Until next time.
I don't think it's
See you.
safe mining a cave on top of that crypt.
There's a war on. We need every scrap of ore we can get, so we're gonna keep digging, understand?
Fine. But don't say I didn't warn you. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Bruce, Rhoda!
Skyrim belongs to the North. Is that the best you can do? You've dug your own.
Bruce, Rhoda!
Back off. Back off.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guard to attack.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, Our headquarters is in Solitude.
Are you sure this is the right way?
The entrance must be past the Forsworn camp. Look for a canyon or cave entrance into the Karth Spire.
Very good.
Let's keep moving.
Who's there?
Use the trap. That's how.
All right.
This looks promising.
Yes.
Definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
We must be getting close. We should proceed cautiously.
We should be careful. There's no telling what traps and wards the ancient blades may have set.
It was a cold day. We heard the news at Cloud Ruler by courier, riding hard from the Imperial. 30th of Frostfall, 171. The Thalmor ambassador delivered his ultimatum to the Emperor Titus Mede. I knew that day that it was truly the beginning of the end.
This careful in here. That's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left. Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
See these symbols on the floor? Be careful. Not safe.
Yes, yes.
I think we must be close to the entrance.
Remarkably well preserved. Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered me with
Blood on the
Cyrodiil?
carved seal on the floor. It's coming to life. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first. Ow!
Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact. Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
We're here for Alduin's Wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead. seen a fine example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture and relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of them all. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it.
You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, and the last Are you paying attention? When this rule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower rocks and time is reshaped, when the twice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses its hold, and the white kings lead, the world eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn.
Well, I'm gonna look around some more. See what the old blades left for us.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Who knows what other lost treasures we might discover.
Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons. And when you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, in order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, but thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. core. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? They see me as master, Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak? A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? is a fair answer. Rolfus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin. Yes and no. Viknu. The Nords of those days used the dragon-rend shout to It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intent. I knew better. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where Tid Krent. Time. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no, I know little of what has passed. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. I cannot tell you in detail. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept. I have taught the... But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not... I meditate on the Rotmulag, knowing a word of power. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become close. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are three to... It is called force in your tongue. Think of the way force may be. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum arc mora. Which calls to you. Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the... Ponder the meaning of spirit. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin. In your tongue, the words... That is the true meaning. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum, return it here. But I believe the scrolls bond with the Tid Aran. Then you will see them. The first mortals that I taught the Thum. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Vormendok. I do not know. The Dove, I warned them against such a rash. Yes, there were a few, but they did not trust us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin. Drem Yolok, greetings. Lok Thum.
to dream of it. Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin. Ah, indeed. There's a not the kind of thing you'll find.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll.
Haven't you been paying attention to anything I'm saying? Oh, if we can just find or not. There's no guarantee with prophecy.